There was a long silence on the other side of the phone. "Well, if that's what you want, son." And there was another long pause, and he said, "But I think you should take a class in economics, too."
My parents took me when I was 8 years old for my birthday to see a production of The Flying Dutchman, and just feeling that anything was possible.
The thing that attracted me to design initially when I was an art student was the fact that it was social.
I knew that I wanted to be an artist from when I was really little.
I used to dance around my living room, make up lots of dances in my living room.
I was the sort of geeky kid who quoted Francis Bacon on my high school yearbook page.
Music was kind of an escape for me, so I spent quite a bit of time in the practice rooms and a lot of time doing a lot of activities, anything involving music.
When I was 16, I would tell my parents that I was going to a party and borrow the car and go and just sit in my car outside the theater and watch the actors go in and the audience go in, and then the audience leave and the actors leave, and I would just sit there, and because I had a crush on the theater.
I feel like I was put here to do this.
I always knew I wanted to be interpreting the world, that I wanted to be making meaning.
It was like the world stopped. I knew I was like, I have to do this.
I just kept on getting better and better at the bassoon, and I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to see how far I can take this.
My father said, if you're going to do it, make it an art.
Someone said to me once that being an artist is, 5% talent and 95% hard work. And it's true.
One of the jobs of an art professor is to facilitate students coming close to what they love, what they almost in their fantasy would imagine a perfect world to be.
I teach in a kind of mentoring fashion. I look to see the seeds of what each of those young artists is searching for.
Being in school should be a really liberating time. It's the time to allow yourself to be vulnerable, allow yourself to have the kinds of conversations about your work that might be embarrassing, to make work that you then look back at a week later and say, oh God, how did I make that? That was really terrible. And that's okay.
I really think about teaching as another creative activity.
Sitting in the back of an off-Broadway theater and looking at the set and the actors on stage and thinking, this all happened because I was sitting in a chair and I had a thought, and it's kind of incredible.
For anyone who just thinks that this is what they want to do, go for it.